Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Genshin Impact. Es sind zwar die anderen Sachen freigeschalten, aber wir machen trotzdem mit der Ningguang weiter. Wenigstens beim ersten Ding. Und dann schauen wir mal. Wobei wir wahrscheinlich den Rest der Folge schon mit der Ningguang beim ersten Teil brauchen werden. Ey, ich bin gespannt, was wir alles anstellen müssen. Oh, scheiße. Wir müssen anders da gehen.
Take flight.
Weil die Ding wartet da schon. Die Kutschen. Alter Scheiße, was will die alles schenken? Wer nimmt denn das alles mit? Bist du verrückt? Mal kurz das Zeug einsammeln. Ja, die gemacht. Betreten. Und wupp. Ah, das ist ihr Schlafgemach. Jetzt bin ich gespannt, was passiert. An die Tür klopfen.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Ich konnte es kaum erwarten und konnte nicht schlafen. Wie immer.
That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable. Now then, the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today. Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua Chiao. Ah, yes. I remember the invitation. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for this.
Seid ihr befreundet?
No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other.
Warum musst du dich also so vorsichtig vorbereiten?
She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of mora is rather a high price for a lunch, even one at Lioli Pavilion. Wouldn't you say?
What? Zig Millionen nur damit sie... Holy fuck. Zig Millionen?
That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive.
Okay, das sind einfach nur Vollidioten. Das ist das Problem. So, wir wissen nicht, wie viel das ist wert ist oder wie viel das ihr eigentlich will. Wir nehmen einfach mal... Hier haben sie 50 Millionen.
Time is very valuable to me, so when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder.
Shit.
Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business.
Ja, eine Investition.
Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now, they will make back several times over in due course. Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like this.
Ach du Scheiße, so denken also reiche Leute.
You're a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free. In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of mora.
Dies ist wahrscheinlich der teuerste Kurs, den ich je belegt habe. Ich werde aufmerksam zuhören. Was war das?
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave.
Wieso losfahren? Mit was fahren wir denn, Alter? Ist ja nicht mal so, als ob wir ein Auto hätten. Ist das nicht hier? Ja, achso, da haben sie einfach Ding aufgestellt. Oh, shit. Ey, du musst doch die Kutschen damit einladen, wenn du diese dämlichen Schrimpdinger da magst.
Did you organize this entire breakfast?
Ich habe nur die Zeit festgelegt.
I know what's going on then. Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chamber's chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if left out for too long.
Dankeschön, zu freundlich. Du, Ningguang, habt ein gutes Frühstück genossen.
What do you think? Is the food to your liking?
Ich habe eine Menge davon gegessen, ohne es zu merken.
Don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food. Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes.
Warte, jetzt kommt's mir erst. Schaut mal, was die frühstückt, Alter. Wollt ihr mich verarschen? Ich meine, das da, diese Panz da, die kann ich ja noch nachvollziehen. Aber, Alter, was ist das eingewickelter Schrimpszeug und das da unten? Was ist das? Ist das so Okonomiyaki? Keine Ahnung, was zur Hölle. Ich meine, das fresse ich ja nicht mal, das wird mir nicht mal zu 5 fressen. Frühstückst du normalerweise auf diese Weise mit deiner Sekretärin?
On occasion. Usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself.
Ich kann schon ein paar Gerichte kochen.
Relax, I'm just joking. Baishar probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I are very grateful to you. Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation.
Es ist nicht weniger beeindruckend als das lokale Xingyu und der Luili-Pavillon, irgendwie sowas. Kannst du jetzt verzieh dich, Alter. Die Fische auf meinen Schoß, ey, aber das geht nicht, da ist kein Platz, Mann. Schmeckt ziemlich gut. Es ist nicht weniger beeindruckend, ja.
Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it.
Ein Toast in der Früh schmieren und schnell einen Frischkäse draufschmeißen und dann zum Auto laufen. Ja, das ist gute vorbereitetes Frühstück, was ich jeden Tag habe.
If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
Ist es so? Keine Ahnung.
Well, I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Liali Pavilion. I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please?
Du musst doch Kleidung wechseln?
I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that. Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits. I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her. Thank you. I'll be in my room.
Zieht ihr jetzt zufällig das Kleid an?
Hello, how may I help?
Hallo, ich hole die Klamotten von Ningguangs.
Ah, yes, of course. Please wait a moment. I'll go and get them.
Nach langem Warten kehrt Langyang schließlich zurück.
Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang.
Du scheinst dir ziemlich viel Zeit gelassen zu haben. Was ist das für eine Aussage?
Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments. Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess.
Das klingt nach einer...
That's why it took me a little time to find this for you.
Das klingt nach einer großen Sammlung.
Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
Aber ist auch geil, weißt du? Ich bin jetzt hier in so einer fancy Umgebung und dann... Hey, ich will die Klamotten abholen, Alter.
Did you get it?
Zack. Zack. Scheiße, bin ich ein guter Sekretär, Alter. Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Und, ist es?
This is the one. Please, wait for a moment.
Ist nicht so, als ob ich weg kann. Einige Zeit später öffnet sich schließlich die Tür. Ah, tatsächlich.
I had this specially tailored recently, and I must say, I'm really rather fond of it.
Ey, ich find's super, ey. Diese Klamotten sind geil. Vielleicht ist es auch so, weil du die Charaktere ständig nur in denselben siehst, aber schaut schon echt gut aus.
What do you think? Be honest. I just want to know your first impression.
Sehr elegant, sehr schön, passt zu dir. Die sind doch alle gut. Sehr schön ist ein bisschen schwach. Passt zu dir oder sehr elegant? Ich bin mir nicht sicher, scheiße. Ich meine, es wird wahrscheinlich komplett scheißegal sein, was ich mache, ist ja alles gut, aber... Passt zu dir? Ich glaube, passt zu dir ist schon besser. Es steht dir oder sowas, oder?
Phew. Thank you. I was actually a little nervous.
Was?
Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident.
Selbstvertrauen?
If you're second-guessing how you look, you can forget about looking glamorous. Even the finest garments in the world would look out of place on you. That's why your affirmation matters so much to me. All right, let's head to Leoli Pavilion.
Cool. Achso, wir müssen oben auf. Nein, der Punkt läuft weg. Habt ihr das gesehen? Der hat sich auf der Karte bewegt. Ey, ich hoffe, sie steht jetzt nicht da, wo die Kuchin steht. Nee, Gott sei Dank nicht. Jetzt kann es nicht immer so scheiß teuer werden. Ich bin froh, dass ich noch so viele Punkte gehabt habe. Wobei ich jetzt ja auch nicht mehr ganz so viele habe, ne? Was ich bloß nicht verstehe, warum es eigentlich so lange dauert, neue Klamotten zu machen. Ich meine, wenn ich andere Spiele anschaue, die hauen die halt regelmäßig raus. Ne? Da gibt's alle paar Wochen gibt's mal neue. Wobei man vielleicht auch dazu sagen muss, ne, die meisten Spiele sind ja eher dann so, wo du so Karten kriegst und dann hast du halt das Bild vor dem Charakter und der schaut halt dann einfach anders da aus. Da musst du es halt nur zeichnen. Hier musst du es halt auch 3D animieren, ne? Deswegen kann ich vielleicht schon verstehen, warum die es nur selten machen. Oder die wollen es halt besonders machen. Also nicht irgendwie mit anderen Dingern, wo es exzessiv rauskaut wird. So, hey, hier gibt's jetzt beim Start des Spiels 50 Charaktere. Und nach einem halben Jahr, hey, jetzt gibt's 50 Charaktere plus 70 Outfits plus 20 neue Charaktere und keine Ahnung was. Ich meine, ich habe jetzt nicht so viele gespielt, um sagen zu können, ey, das ist so, aber so wirkt's halt manchmal. Entschuldigung. Landung 1A. Und dann will sie erstmal die Tür hochklettern. Ich öffne Türen, indem ich an ihn hochklettere. Was geht ab? Lu Chiao?
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, no, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day. I'm very grateful for any amount of time you can spare for me.
Great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of him. He happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited him to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with him, too. Do you mind if he sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too.
Ich dachte, ich würde als Aushilfskraft vorgestellt werden.
I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too. So, the rumors are true then.
Was denn?
Rumors? About what exactly?
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship. You haven't heard?
Ist das wirklich eine bekannte Sache? Nein.
Come on, you must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
Ich bin bei solchen Fragen ein wenig vorsichtig.
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today. Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire him on a personal level too.
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache.
Die Ningguang und die Beidou, oder?
I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental, I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
Die zwei, ne?
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that's been all the rage recently.
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots of luminescent spines to make it work?
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames? I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product. So I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term. Long term, it's very difficult to say, but I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every more you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
Eine treffende Analyse.
You think so too, huh?
Die sollte zumindest untersucht werden. Ich rede doch bloß schlau daher, oder?
Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
In der Folgezeit hörst du eine Menge ähnlicher Geschäftsgespräche.
Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I wanted to ask.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Ah, scheiße, Alter, hör mir auf, das ist doch ein geiler Screenshot jetzt da.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor. You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
Das ist der Grund, warum viele Leute die Zeit von Ningguang kaufen wollen, denke ich.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored?
Nein, ich finde es interessant.
Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
Es war toll zu spüren, wie gut ich alles verstand, obwohl ich absolut nichts darüber weiß. Vielleicht probiere ich es später mal aus. Es war toll zu spüren, wie gut ich alles verstanden habe, wo ich überhaupt nichts darüber weiß.
That means you also have a good head on your shoulders and the ability to learn rapidly. If you are in need of Mora, you should absolutely consider doing business.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon. Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? Although, I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along.
Sie sind großartig, mach dir keine Sorgen.
Yes, you're right. Whatever happens, they can handle it.
Na, ich denke mal, das ist eine Stelle, wo man schauen kann, was wir machen oder einfach weitermacht.
In that case, what's next on the schedule?
Den Geheimdienstler treffen.
Okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
Bam, bam, bam. Zack. 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 Oh ja, wir können wieder einen Schlüssel einsammeln, sind wir wieder voll. Konnte man da schon irgendwo abzweigen? Da, Zeitplan. Hä? Wie üblich. Das ist schon eine Abzweigung, okay. Das ist jetzt da gewesen. Das hat man sogar gemerkt, dass das jetzt da eine Abzweigung ist. So diese übliche Abzweigung. Ich wünsche mir manchmal, die hätten statt so eine Fake-Schrift, hätten die lieber eine echte genommen hier. Wobei die aber die Schrift, glaube ich, ja einheitlich im ganzen Land gemacht haben. Warte.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please, handle it with care.
Ich find's immer geil, wenn diese Sätze so ewig lang sind und dann unten steht nur keine Eile. Das ist etwas sehr Wertvolles?
Yes and no. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods.
Ja.
The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom made. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever worth.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our work. We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work.
In der Tat ein bisschen gewöhnlich. Ist das der Kamm, den sie hatte die nicht einen Kamm im Haar immer?
Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants.
Oh.
It reminds her of her mother. My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants.
Ich dachte, man könnte Informationen kaufen, indem man sich einfach auf Mörder verlässt.
It's understandable to think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right. But things are a little different with these particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd.
Da ist Sitten-Mörder nicht so gut.
And this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them. Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Let's go and meet them.
So. Ja, hat sie nicht auch einen Kamm im Haar? Jetzt bin ich... Ah nee, sie hat diesen Stecken im Haar. Alter, ich bin bei ihr auf Freundschaft 8. Wie ist denn das passiert? Achso, ja, ich habe sie ewig mit meiner Teekanne stehen gehabt, ne? Kinder? Alter, Kinderarbeit.
Auntie
Alarm.
Ningguang! Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Die Informanten sind Kinder?
Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most reliable helpers and friends. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first, but they, on the other hand, were so enthusiastic about the idea that I thought it couldn't hurt to try. I treated it as a little game between us. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at it. So, it was a win-win. So, fill me in. How have you all been doing?
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool trips recently. It's been loads of fun. But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my fault. You still gotta try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
This new age started after that great battle, you know.
Ich hatte keine Ahnung, dass das so weitreichende Folgen haben würde.
Well, this is a dramatic change, unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager to do their part and make their mark in the age of humanity. What about you, Nan? You haven't said anything yet, and you're looking a little unhappy.
I'm fine. Just don't know what to say.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor the day before yesterday. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of fishy smell in the air. Ugh.
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they carrying? Remember, I taught you how you can tell.
Yep, I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they made quite a big catch.
Tiefgang des Schiffes. Umso tiefer ein Schiff ist, umso mehr Ladung hat's.
The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water. So you can tell how heavily loaded a vessel is from the height of the waterline. How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell from experience, at least for the kinds of vessels you see regularly.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it, I can tell with just one look.
Absolut abgefahren. Hey, da hinten steht das Xiangling.
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that a big merchant from Fontaine is coming soon to buy luminescent spines. They said that when they get here, the price will go up a lot.
Oh, really?
Es scheint das genaue Gegenteil der Analyse zu sein, die Ningguang gerade gemacht hat.
Who did you hear this from? Do you remember what they looked like?
No, I don't remember.
All right, never mind. So, how about what they said?
I don't remember that either. Sorry.
Oh, ist die bedroht worden?
Are you okay? You're usually the one that talks the most. What's gotten into you today?
It's okay. Don't be upset. Actually, I brought you a little something to cheer you up.
It's my comb. You remembered.
Of course I did. If I make you a promise, I will always keep it.
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang. Thank you so much.
It was just a small favor, really. Nothing to get overexcited about.
But they said you'd be too busy to remember about a boring old comb.
Wer?
They.
Uh-oh.
Es sieht so aus, als gäbe es eine versteckte Geschichte.
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here. Why don't you take this opportunity to clear it up?
Diese
Don't you
kleinen,
think that'd be best?
diese kleinen elenden Misskerle, ne? Ihr wisst doch jetzt auch, was abgeht, oder? Die haben das Kind bedroht. Oder ihr schlimme Sachen erzählt, damit sie der Ningguang falsche Infos gibt. Elende Bastarde.
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not gonna blame you.
I'm sorry. I told you a lie. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. Two people came and told me to say it to you. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but, they told me you'd forgotten all about the comb, and I didn't know how to argue with them. Then they bought me a new comb, and I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better than the one you helped get fixed for me.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left Liyue Harbor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. extra careful with it from now on. When Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she finds out I broke it.
I must say, this is most intriguing.
Der Typ war's. Warte, was? Es scheint, als ob jemand auf dich abgesehen hat.
How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them for you.
Okay. They're over at the docks. They said I should go and meet them when I finished the mission.
All right, then. Don't worry, it'll all be fine. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
Now, this is a grown-up situation, okay? It's not fun and games anymore. And don't try and follow me. I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
Oh shit, wenn du es schaffst, die Ningguangs sauer zu machen, dann hast du verschissen.